We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Good morning, dear friends. Today in Basic Civil Engineering subject from Module 4, which is very important chapter or module, that is linear measurement. We are going to discuss about a very small topic, but it is very important to understand this topic when you are going to study the surveying subject in the future semester in civil engineering. You required all this concept of this chapter or this topic. Now, first one is our topic is offsetting. What is offsetting? So offsetting means the method of taking perpendicular or oblique distance from the chain line to the object is known as offsetting. You see in the figure given at the bottom of this slide, AB is our chain line, P is the corner of our object. So when you are measuring the distance between the chain line and the object, it may be perpendicular measurement or it may be oblique measurement. So that is known as offsetting process. Here in the figure, measurement of the distance P1 is offsetting, and measurement of the distance Q2P is also known as the offsetting. And the distance that is measured between the chain line and the object is known as the offset distance. So distance P1P is the offset distance, and distance QP is also known as the offset distance. Offsets are taken with respect to the chain line to locate the objects, and offsets can be taken on the right hand side of the chain line as well as on the left hand side of the chain line. There are 2 types of the offsets. One is the perpendicular offset and second is the oblique offset. We will discuss this in the next slide. First is the perpendicular offset. The offset which are taken perpendicular to the chain line, that offsets are known as the perpendicular offsets. So in figure you see distance of offset to chain line P1P is measured at 90 degree with respect to our chain line. So that offset is known as the perpendicular offset. The shortest distance measured between the object and the chain line is always perpendicular offset. Second offset is oblique offset. All the offsets which are taken other than the 90 degree with respect to the chain line is considered as a oblique offset. Oblique offsets are always greater than the perpendicular offsets. Here I am talking about the value of the distance of the oblique offset and perpendicular offsets. The distance at which we are getting the offset on the chain line is known as the chainage distance. Here in the figure you see P1P is our perpendicular offset and QP is our perpendicular offset, as P1P is measured at 90 degree with respect to chain line AB and QP is measured other than the 90 degree with respect to the chain line. And the value of QP means offset distance of oblique offset is always greater than the distance P1P, that is perpendicular offset distance. Offsets which are greater than or equal to 15 meters is considered as a long offset, and the offsets which are less than 15 meters is considered as a short offset. So various instruments which are used to lay the perpendicular offsets, for your knowledge only, there are 4 instruments by which we can lay the perpendicular offsets. First is optical square, second is Indian optical square, third is open cross staff, and last one is the prism square. Out of these 4, optical square, the number 1 instruments, is very important for the study purpose. Thank you very much.